Sudbury. We are members of the Social Planning Network of Ontario, and in partnership with the Interfaith Social Assistance Reform Coalition, or ISARC for much shorter, we are very excited to be launching the Poverty Free campaign here in Sudbury today. This is happening in 16 communities across the province, probably as we speak. The aim of our campaign is to bring communities together in the province to try to put poverty elimination on the agenda in this provincial campaign.
Bad is, and when I watch the news, I'm being told that Canada now, on a short list, we are the 4th country in the world where the gap between the poor and the rich is growing and growing. This is no record we can take pride of. We can change this, and I think we have a chance in Ontario.
My pleasure to invite Reverend Dave LeGrand, who is the minister at Trinity United Church in Capreol, to come and say this.
Our church has spoken out to governments, calling them for effective social programs, full employment, adequate incomes, fair taxation, and affordable housing. Many, many times we've called on our governments. So we once again are speaking out, calling for not just our parishioners, but also calling our whole communities to think about the issue of poverty as we make our vote. Poverty has many faces. I think all of us know that. The face of the single mother, kids barely able to get through with very few supports. The senior who happens not to have any family support, who is having to work at an older age because he had a minimum wage through his lifetime and very few benefits. And disturbingly, I want to say this, really disturbingly, I'm finding more and more families coming to me that were middle income, that had a home, but for some reason they lost a job and were thrown into chaos. So many of those situations where they're having to default on their mortgage payments and eventually losing their homes. This is the Ontario that I'm seeing, and it's scary.
On the ground, the smaller signs and the big ones in front, those are signs that you will see in front of churches and faith synagogues, whatever else that people have throughout the community. Those signs are available in PDF format. Annette's got some, and we have started an emailing campaign today to get these out. What we want people to do is to download them, print them, and put them in your window at your own home so that the community would be covered in them. So I sent out a mass email today. Probably most of you are on my list and got it. Pass that on. Let's use social marketing. Let's get this message out, and let's get asking the questions. Our last guest, and I'm so pleased to have her here, is June Davis. June lives and works in our community and is very familiar with these issues, and is going to talk to you a little bit from the community perspective about why this work is important.
My name is June Davis, and I'm a resident over on Louis Street. Again, the system falls short in providing the real necessities. That is vital to sustaining a strong and vibrant community. For many families, waking up to nothing to eat is not uncommon. To have to send their kids to breakfast programs at school because they know that there'll be something for them. You know, having to use second-hand stores because they can't afford to buy anything brand new. That the social system that is disintegrating before our eyes. The only hope is to find those passionate enough to openly change the failing system and make it great. This was my moment! And that hence the issue of homelessness and shelters being full. People end up defrauding the system because they feel that it's the only way to make ends meet. And you end up this full circle, and with no change. It's very discouraging. Our need to continue to stress to our government the need to change our social and economic standard of living and enhance the growth and stability and need for a positive outlook of a future. We must continue to maintain our dignity and our sense of value in the community and strive to promote healthy families, healthy individuals, and healthy communities. Let us share our views to the government and let them know that we want a system of trust that has been so long forgotten about. Thank you.
Thank you. So please go home and download the photos and the signs and put them up in your window. Let's pay for the city with the Let's Vote sign, and really when candidates knock on your door and ask for your vote, ask ask them what they're going to do about poverty. So thank you very much for coming today. Enjoy the banner.